Hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Right, how are you guys? I hope that you guys are very well and embracing the things that you're grateful for. I've called today Daily Wins and Gratitude. I think that's what I call it. So basically, I'm looking at your daily wins and I'm looking at what you're grateful for. You can say they're more or less, things of the same. When I say daily wins, I'm looking at it as everything you do today and every day. There would always be something that it's a winner. So you must identify the win in everything you do. I keep saying that in most of my posts, that the universe never gives you everything negative. As much as you would find that what you are doing or what you have in front of you, it appears to be so negative. Believe me, when you start unpacking it, you are going to see the lessons, because even the lessons, the negativity, that's a win, because you're actually learning from what you've actually going through. So whatever happened, you must find the win in whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter how bleak it looks. I guarantee there is always a win in it. It may not be the win that you expect, but there is something in that you could celebrate. There is a winning thing in it. So I'm urging you to find the win in everything that you're doing and celebrate it. Just remind yourself that whatever it is, you are learning from it. And even learning from a negative situation, that's a win. Because you know what? You will not repeat the same situation again. Let me rephrase that. I hope that you will not repeat the same situation to get the same result. You cannot have an experience that is negative and still want to repeat it. It makes no sense. Because whatever happened, you should be learning from the experiences so that you know you're not going to do it again. So that can be a win. Every day there is a win. Today, what is my win? Oh my goodness. I had a group of A-level students. They've been negative for the past few weeks, and everybody keep on talking about that group. Oh, they're so negative. And I thought, okay, we need to stop sending out the negative energy, because what you send out, that's what you get back. So I've said to some of my colleagues, okay, I know that they're a very negative group, but at the same time, we all need to stop saying how negative they are, and they're the worst group, because we're going to get that from them. So today, there have been, I start changing my mindset. So therefore, what I'm getting is different. And the result of this student is amazing. However, I still have to do a very rigid seating plan. And I also have to make sure that they're on task. And I also have to make sure when they come into my classroom, they've got something to do. So in terms of classroom management, I have to be on top of it. I cannot slack. Because it means that if I slack, it's going to be, I'm going to lose it. So I realize now that I come into the school and that's the way the students have been conditioned. So I just have to continue on that way, even though I don't like it. But I am seeing the result, because it means that my lessons are much more relaxed, it's less stressful, and I'm able to teach them. So that's one of my wins. I need to be very aware of ensuring that the students have things to do. That's one of my wins. Another one is I had another group of year 10. Their two were a little bit rowdy, but today it was fantastic, because all they're saying to me for the past few weeks, Miss, I need the PowerPoint on the slides I need you to put the PowerPoint up so that I could see the PowerPoint and I could write everything down from the PowerPoint. No. That is not learning, that is copying. So what I did today was I took an extract from the book, one textbook, and I said, okay, we are going to read it and I'm going to discuss it. And then we're going to answer the questions. And then I'm going to get you to read it. And some of you explain it. So we're going to have a dialogue. We're going to explain what we read and understand it. And initially, when I came in with that this afternoon, oh, Miss, where's the PowerPoint? I said, there would be no PowerPoint. We are going to read the text, and then we are going to discuss it, and then we are going to understand it, and then we summarize it. Because when we summarize, we are summarizing our own understanding. Because when you're copying down the PowerPoint, you're copying down my idea from the topic. You're not even understanding it, because you keep on saying to me that you're copying down the PowerPoint. No. We discuss it and you summarize your understanding. So initially was, I could see the negative, the attitude, and, oh, Miss, that's not good enough. Oh, Miss, you say you're bringing the PowerPoint and you haven't bringing the PowerPoint. And I think, okay, Debbie, just breathe and leave it and let it go. So I kept becoming the broken record. Yes, I understand you, but we are going to do it this way. I understand you, but we are going to read the handout. Oh my goodness. For the first 5 minutes, they were, rebelling against it. Oh, Miss, we need the PowerPoint. When we started reading the text, oh my goodness, I saw a different set of students. They were engaged, they were asking questions. They were not only asking questions about the handout, they were asking other additional questions for which they had to connect it to the handout. So that was my win. It was fantastic. And I said to one student, and they were actually competing with each other to summarize what the topic was saying. So that was really, really good. And I said to one student, I said, how do you feel? She said, Miss, I really understand it. And I think, yes, I'm winning. And then she said to me, but Miss, when I have the PowerPoint, I write every single thing down from the PowerPoint. I said, that's not learning, that's just copying. And then I said to her, the interesting thing about it, you know so much, but the fear of making mistakes, you don't want to say anything. I said, I'm not interested. I want you guys to talk. So when I've actually said that to one student, the others felt it was okay for them to start talking. And I keep on saying to them, I'm not interested in the right or wrong answer. Initially, I just want you to start talking, to be confident enough to express yourself. And after that, we could start getting the answers correct. So that was my win today. It was fantastic because they began to become engaged, and the same handout they were rebelling against, they began to embrace it. And they actually started learning from that handout, and they were reading it and asking other questions. So it was fantastic. So that was my win today. Gratitude. What am I grateful for? Every morning when I get up, I do my gratitude journal. And in my gratitude journal, I would write 5 things in the morning that I'm grateful for. Most days, one of the things I'm grateful for is my bed. The reason why I'm grateful for my bed, it gives me a fantastic night's sleep. It makes me relax. I actually lie on my bed and I meditate, and I remember how grateful I am compared with other people who don't have a nice, comfortable bed. So that it makes me remember how grateful I ought to be for my bed, because it's warm and it's comfortable and it's just enjoyable me being on that bed. Because I also remember, one time when I used to be living in the north of England, it used to be so cold. My bed used to be so cold. It used to feel as if there is cold water on it. So when I reflect on that and I get up in the morning on my bed, I have to be truly grateful and celebrate my bed, because it's nice and warm. When I'm getting up in the morning, it's a lovely warm bed. So I definitely need to be grateful. And another thing I'm grateful for, I've got a fantastic VA. Oh my goodness. She is absolutely brilliant. She's been with me from, I think, January, February. And some of the things that I'm not able to do, or I'm not very skilled in it, she's actually doing it, and she's also showing me how to do it. And it actually making my workload much easier as well. And nothing is too much for she to do. It is just wonderful. So I am so grateful, and every day I actually thank God for bringing her into my space, because she is just wonderful. And another thing I'm grateful for, my family. Because yes, in families, in most families, there are always disagreements, but at the same time, I feel that I have to be grateful because they're there. And there are areas in that I'm learning from. Because there's no family that is perfect. And from the disagreement or from the challenges, I'm also learning a lot from that. It is also making me a so much better person in terms of calmness. I am so very calm. The more I experience different things, I learn from that. And all experiences bring with it learning curves. So those are 3 of the things I'm grateful for. So every morning I have my 5 gratitude, and every evening I reflect and I have my 5 gratitude, and I remind myself the reason why I'm grateful for those things. Not just saying, oh, I'm grateful for this. You need to demonstrate the reason why you're grateful for it. Only then could you actually start looking at it and remind yourself of how gifted you are, instead of seeing everything from a negative perspective. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening. Take care. Have a fantastic evening, morning, night, wherever you are. Stay blessed. And remember, you've got to demonstrate your gratitude in life. Don't take things for granted. They shouldn't be taken for granted. And also remember, in every situation, there is a win. Identify your win. Celebrate it. Stay blessed. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.